week's live stream. I hope everyone is doing really well, and hopefully if you're in the UK, hopefully you're managing to keep cool, as it is super warm here. But I thought, you know what, the heat wave can't keep us down. I've got a huge vat of drink here. We're going to have a good 2-hour live stream, talk all things skincare, answer your questions, and just hopefully have a bit of fun. For anyone taking bets, I see what you were doing, taking bets on how late I would be to the live stream. 6 minutes. I logged in at 6 minutes according to my clock, so I don't know who that means is the winner, but I will have a look through, and yeah, whoever guessed 6 minutes is the winner. So yeah, welcome to today's live stream, which for those of you that are new here, we do these live streams every other Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. European time, 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, and somewhere in about 5 a.m. in the morning if you're watching from Australia and New Zealand. As always, these live streams are completely free. You can ask any questions that you want, skincare, non-skincare related, I don't mind, drop your question. I always go through the questions in the order in which they come in, so drop your question and then I'll go through them, just giving everyone a fair chance of having their question answered. I want to say a big thank you to Tom, who as always is moderating on today's live stream. I know I say it every week, like fortnight, but I genuinely mean it. I wouldn't be able to do this without Tom, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Right, we have got so many questions in already. I think YouTube's done that thing where it's cut some of them off, so if that's the case, I will do my best to cover them. If your question is skipped, it's not me being rude, it's just YouTube doing that thing where it cuts them off, so just ask it, drop the comment or the question again, and I will respond to it straight away. So we're going to do some hellos. A big hello to Barma Girl, to Alicia, to Carolyn, to Jay Gold, to Tom, to Sharon, to Suzanne. Great to see you guys. Hope you're all amazing. To Borneo, great to see you, my love. To Amy, to AM's Rose, wonderful to have you. To Krista, wonderful to see you, my love. I hope all is marvellous with you. Fristenberg, Scott, wonderful to have you guys. To Aileen, how are you, my love? And have we missed anyone? I feel like I've to Skelka and to Jason. Great to see all you guys. Thank you so much. If I've missed anyone out, it's because YouTube have done that thing where they've cut me off, so I do apologise. Right. So today's live stream is a complete free-for-all. You can ask whatever you would like. We're going to kick things off. I'm going to talk a little bit about some new skincare bits and bobs that I found, and give everyone a chance to ask their comments, their questions, and then I'm going to come into answering some of these questions and comments that have been dropped. So, new skincare finds for the past fortnight. I bought these. Now, this is a new Korean skincare brand called Frankly, which they specialise in PDRN. I've gone a bit mad on these. I bought like 3 or 4. Where is it? Where's the open one? Where's my? Oh, do you know, I'll just open this one for you so you can see it. Because this is so cool. I absolutely fell in love with this when I first used it. So PDRN is great for anti-aging, boosting collagen and elastin. It's just a nice all-round ingredient to use. Can I get into this? I don't know, I'm just going to break my way into it. I'm over trying. Can you see that? It comes with this little ball of PDRN suspended in it. And that reforms. But if you shake it, it activates it, you then apply it to the skin, and then that egg forms again over time. Oh, do you know, I'm going to put it away and you will have a look at it again at the end of this live stream. It'll have reformed. I just think that's really cool. I love a bit of innovation like that. I think it's completely different. I bought the PDRN serum, which is the viral one, and I bought the Bounce Ball cream. I actually think the cream is probably going to be my little unsung hero. It feels so nice and hydrating. It's nice to get a moisturiser and a PDRN all in one, so you kind of not, you know, doubling up. It makes streamlining really easy. Yeah, absolutely love these. I think we're going to be hearing a lot more about Frankly as a brand in the next year, and based on the 2 products that I've tried from them, I'm quite excited about that. So yeah, that's my cheeky little find. I also tried this out. I've been breaking out so badly on my chest. I think it's because when I go to the gym, you just get the sweat thing going. It's just not great. Anyway, so I bought this. This is the Sun by My AHA, BHA, PHA 30 Days Acne Body Cleanser. Haven't actually used this yet. I arrived yesterday. I'm giving this a go. Let's see how this performs. Let's see how this does. I'm open to it working. I'm hoping it works. I hope it works. But for me, so far, nothing has really been able to tackle the old chest acne. So I'm giving that a go. Let's see what happens. And I have also been stocking up because I'm going on holiday. And it literally, like imminently. So going on holiday, so I have stocked up on the loofah. I'm taking a lot of the loofah products on holiday with me because I just love the scent, and it's just going to bring a little glamour to my holiday. This is the body cream, the chalk body cream, which I have been loving. I bought the powders. They do a wash powder which transforms into a like cleansing wash in when you add water. So good to travel with. That would be my top like summer travel tip. And then what else? What else have we got that I would actually recommend? I've tried a lot of stuff, but what would I say I recommend? No, I think that's of the stuff that I've tried. That is one thing I have like switched up is I'm using a lot more gels than creams because it's so hot here in the UK. That's one of the big things that I think I've switched. More gels, less creams. That seems to be working for me. So yeah, that would be my top summer tip. Now I should say we're going to get into some of these comments. Let me take a drink of this water. We're going to get into some comments, going to answer all of your comments, questions and everything like that. So ask away. Just before I do, I should say we are anybody that has recently purchased the madaboutskin copper peptide, so our copper peptide serum, which has gone absolutely crazy. If anyone's bought it recently, they are all going to be shipped out on Monday. So we are working flat out together. The new stock has just come in. Thank you for bearing with us. It's been a very busy time. Thank you for bearing with us. The new stock has just come in. So anyone that's placed an order, we're working all weekend to get that sorted, and it will be shipped out on Monday for you. So just a little heads up for anyone that was wondering, if you've recently bought the copper peptide serum, it will all be coming on, it'll all be dispatched on Monday. Thank you so much for bearing with us because it has been a crazy busy time, but just want to say a big thank you to anyone that ordered and persevered while we waited for the new stock to come in. It's in the warehouse. It's been quality checked. It's all good. It's going to be sent out on Monday. And the good news is, because it's so fresh, the expiry date is 2029. So you've got a lot of time to use it, which is all good. And I should just give a quick heads up, because it's been so hot here in the UK and the team have been working so hard through the heat, through all of this, and through just things have gone crazy sales wise. No complaints, thank you so much, but things have gone crazy. So we've decided to close the warehouse for a week, not this coming week but the week after. So not this week but the week after. Just closing the warehouse for a week to give everyone a free week off, just to say thank you for working through the heat wave, which has been a bit unbearable here in the UK, and for working so hard. And just, I always like to give back because the staff are absolutely amazing. So we close it for a week to give everyone a paid week off. And I should just say, so what I wanted to do is anybody that wants to order, I mean, there's not going to be huge delays. It's going to have like a 5-day impact. But if anyone wanted to get ahead of things, I thought I'd just give you guys a very quick heads up because you're amazing and I love you guys so much. If you did want to get any orders in before that week closure, then if you use the code SUMMER, all capital letters, all one word, SUMMER, that'll get you 30% off any of the products online. So yeah, SUMMER, capital letters, will get you 30% off all the products online. It doesn't include sets that already have discounts applied to them, but everything else is included. So yeah, you can use the code SUMMER and that will get you 30% off anything you want to buy. Just my way of saying, if you're thinking of ordering or putting in an order or anything, then we'll make sure it's all fulfilled in the next couple of days ahead of us all taking a break for a week, just to make sure that everybody has, time to recharge after this heat wave, and just as my way of saying thank you to the team who have been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, copper peptides, if you've ordered, going out on Monday. Cannot wait. If you wanted to place an order to get ahead of things, if you use the code SUMMER, all capital letters, that will get you 30% off everything that doesn't already have a discount applied to it on the website. So yeah, fill your boots, get ahead of things, and we can have that shipped out the early part of this week, so it gets to you in super quick time. that's all the updates that I've got. So let's get into some of these questions. Barma Girl says, hey, thank you so much for joining, my love. Alyssa says, finally, I'm on the live stream king. I love these crowns. I still don't know what the crowns mean, but I love that people are competitive over them. That I love. Carolyn said, I hope you're surviving the smoke from the wildfires, Tom. Praying for the rain in Canada. Yes, to anybody that is impacted by the wildfires in Canada, hopefully, fingers crossed for some weather improvements that will, and some rain that will help put that out, because I've seen it on the news and it's just, main thing is I just hope everyone's keeping safe. Jay Gold says, hi from Florida, wish I could be with you, hope all you have a wonderful weekend. We missed you, Alex, but it is available on replay. Anybody that misses the live stream itself, it is available on replay, so do not panic. Do not panic. Tom said, the smoke isn't too bad today as it has been in the past 2 days, but we just need rain. I think we do here. I mean, we haven't got wildfires where I'm in the UK, but the garden is not looking great. We do need some rain and just something to freshen the air, to be honest. Suzanne, how are you, my love? Hope all is wonderful with you guys. And a big kiss and a wave to Damien. Hope you're doing phenomenally. Sharon, great to see you, my love. Hope all is fabulous. So Caroline says, okay, place your bets. I'm spinning the roulette. I see. I'm forever the optimist. I say Rob will be on time. Caroline. I appreciate your optimism. Tom says, I'm going to go in my usual 6 minutes late. Tom was spot on today. Correct. 6 minutes, Tom. You know me too well. Amanda says, hi Rob, I'm going for 7 minutes. I mean, it was, according to my calculation, it was 6 minutes and 20 seconds. So that's kind of halfway between 6 and 7. So I'm going to say Amanda and Tom both winners on that. Carolyn says, my mum used to say, society arrives late. I like to say fashionably late is the term we use. Fashionably late. Tom says, I believe there are 2 types of people. One that shows up on time, if not early, and the other that's perpetually late. Rob is the latter. Yeah. So me and Tom have been friends for years. We have a very, very different approach to that. Tom would be 10 minutes early guaranteed. I am doing my best, but never. So Borneo, how are you, my love? Hope all is marvellous your side. Amy says, hi all, won't be around much today, but wanted to say howdy. Amy, we are missing you, my love. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. Hopefully all is magical with you, and sending you so much love. Ames Rose says, happy live stream day. Happy live stream day, my love. Hope all is marvellous with you. Suzanne says, Jan is back from the hospital today. 3 cheers for my man. Shrapnel to the arm. Suzanne, explain what happened there. You can't leave us hanging there. What happened? Hopefully he's all right. First and foremost, is Jan all right? Is he doing well? Is he all right? Has the shrapnel been removed? Is he back in one piece? You will have to give us a little bit more of an update than just that, Suzanne. Yeah. So tell Jan I am sending him so much love and a big get well soon, because that sounds painful. That sounds very painful. So yeah, hopefully he's doing okay. And I'm just going to send him so much love. Yeah. Just look after him, Suzanne. Look after him. I'm just going to say some thank yous for some of the orders which have just come through. Lots of people keen to take advantage of that summer discount, and that'll be running till the end of tomorrow, so to the end of Sunday. Just like I say, I'm giving all the staff a free week off, paid week off, because they've just worked so hard over this heat wave, and it's been unbearable. And they've really just worked like troopers. I feel like we should always pay it forward and support staff with doing that. So yeah, their hard work should definitely be rewarded. So not this week coming. So as in, we're working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to be closing for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of the following week. So any orders, we're still taking orders. They'll just be dispatched when it's open. But if you wanted to get ahead of that and wanted to get your orders in now, please do. We're going to be working flat out this weekend and all next week to get all the orders out. We've seen this huge surge in orders, but we're going to get all of those out. So yeah, if you wanted to order now as an incentive to get your orders in, get them locked in so we can process them and stuff before then. If you use code SUMMER, all capital letters, obviously all one word, use the code SUMMER. That will get you 30% off any products that aren't already discounted. So basically it's all the single serums, cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, peptide, peel, all of those. And the cleansing cloths also have 30% off. And it's the first time we've done a discount on those. So if you've been thinking about the old cleansing cloths, now might be the time. So just going to say a big thank you to some people who have ordered, just because I always like to say thank you to you guys. As I know you're watching the live stream. Megan, thank you so much. Megan from New York, to Lorna, who is tuning in from Valencia, Spain, love it. Athena from Greece, thank you so much, sending lots of love to Greece. To Simon, from the UK, to Yagita, I hope I pronounced that right, from New York. Good New York contingent today. To Milton, who's coming in from New York. We've had a surge in New York orders. Sending love to anyone watching in New York. To Joe, who's coming in from very gorgeous Cheltenham, one of my favourite places. And to Anita from Denmark. Thank you so much, Anita. You guys are all amazing. Like I say, if you did want to get an order place to take advantage of that discount, 30% off anything that's not already discounted, use the code SUMMER, all capital letters, by the end of tomorrow, Sunday, and you'll get that discount. Yeah, I love it how everyone's like, Jan, what's happened? What's happened? Yeah, Suzanne, you cannot leave us hanging. Krista sending lots of love to what I'm assuming is a very sunny Swindon. Here in Hampshire, it's been like 30 degrees plus again today. Very sweatastic. Sending lots of love to Swindon. Hope it's a little bit cooler with you, my love. Yeah, I agree, Tom. Tom says it's been a real tough year for you guys. Suzanne, need a break about now. You do. You do. I'm sending you, Damien, and Jan so much love, Suzanne. Was chopping a log with the mallet and the iron wedges and one shattered. I mean, to be fair, that could have been a lot worse. Shrapnel is not good, but that could have been a lot worse. So I'm glad that Jan is okay, but just give him a big hug from me, Suzanne. Ames Rose says, I'm going to be optimistic, going with 5 minutes late. It was optimistic, but not wildly optimistic. 1 minute out. I'm going to give you that. 1 minute out. Amy says, oh, yeah, sounds horrible. How is he doing? Yes. How is Jan? Hopefully he is medicated to the hilt. That's what I'm hoping for. Krista said, I'll be with you, Kai. Great to get right eventually. Maybe tonight. I will be early or on time one of these days, I promise. Frisberg, great to see you, my love. Scott says, greetings to all. Hope we're having a great weekend. Lovely weekend here so far. So last minute preparations for holiday. I am going to Gibraltar, which is very exciting. I'm going to have a lovely time with some family and just have a really nice time. I'm very excited. It's actually cooler in Gibraltar than it is in the UK right now, so I'm actually going there to cool off, I think, which is, I never thought I'd say. I'm going to go for a long summer break, which I am very excited about. There will be the usual videos. I pre-filmed everything, uploaded it, edited it, it's all done. So all the filming schedule will be as normal. We will miss one live stream, but then it'll be back to normal again. And just, what are you doing for your summer plans, guys? Let us know. I know in Europe it is quite traditional for people to just take the summer off. Like, not everybody, but in Europe it is very traditional for people to just take very long, like, summer breaks. And I know in other parts of the world, less common, and people might just take a week here or there. So is anyone doing anything particularly exciting for summer? What's everyone's plans? Rainy afternoon on the east coast of the US, which should help the smoke from the wildfires. Oh yes, fingers crossed that rain goes upwards towards Canada. Aileen says, hi guys, I'm with Amanda, 7 minutes. Spot on, Aileen, spot on. We love it. Let's see. Chris says, I wish we had rain. We need it in England. It's just one heat wave after another. I know, apparently this weekend was supposed to be cooler. I have not felt it. It feels just as sticky as ever, and it's going to be warm again next week. Like, no. Not enjoying it anymore. I liked it originally. Now, no. Let's see. Amy is currently the crown holder. So Amy says, bow to the Queen. Of course, Amy, of course, as the crown holder. I still don't know what crowns mean, but you are currently the crown holder. Let's see. See where we are. Skelka says, I just got done racing and still be Rob. I mean, you can always guarantee, however late you are, you're probably going to arrive before me. I would say to anybody that arrives, like, to all my family and stuff, if you arrive after I do, you're really late. Like, really late. Yeah, anyone that arrives after me is famously late. See, Chris says, skincare question. Hi Rob, can you tell me what products I should not be using alongside retinol? I use my retinol in the evenings. Honestly, if you're using retinol or retinol, you can use anything with it. It just comes down to sensitivity. If you have very sensitive skin, I would go for a more basic routine because you don't want to overload the skin. And risk sensitivity, if you've got robust skin like me, you can use anything alongside it. I really think the one thing I would probably say is to avoid exfoliation at the same time as a retinoid. That's usually a recipe for sensitivity, but everything else, absolutely fine. I use vitamin C with my retinoids. I use azelaic acid, tranexamic acid. It's fine. If you've got, I'd say the more sensitive your skin is, the more cautious you should be. If you've got very sensitive skin, probably keep it simple. If you've got resilient skin like me, you can use anything with retinol or retinol. You'll be absolutely fine. Just avoid the exfoliating acids like glycolic. That might just be a little bit too much. Suzanne says, good to see you, Rob. Been missing the community. We've missed you too, my love. Missed you so much. Chris says, 7 minutes, not bad. I know. I think this is, last week it was 10, so we're 3 minutes better than the last one. Keels, great to see you, my love. So good morning, Rob. Do you know if Allies of Skin discontinued their one sunscreen? It isn't on their website anymore. Oh, I did not know this. This worries me because I was about to buy some. Bear with. Let me have a look. Oh. Yeah, it's disappeared from the UK as well. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's sold out everywhere. Oh. I don't know. I will reach out to them and I will ask that question. You guys are always in the know. You always give me this skincare gossip, which I really appreciate, so thank you. I will reach out to them and ask because I was going to buy you one to take on holiday with me. I won't be doing that now. I'm taking my own sunscreen, so we're all good. But yeah, I don't know. Frisberg says, Rob, any Mad About Skin news? Yeah, we have lots and lots of news. So obviously we've got the discount going. If anyone's that's just joined anyone that's just joined the live stream, then if you wanted to take advantage of our summer sale, Lynn, thank you very much for your order coming from the UK. Thank you so much. If you want to be like Lynn and take advantage of our summer saving for this weekend only, today and tomorrow, if you use the code SUMMER, all capital letters, obviously all one word, that will get you 30% off anything on the website that doesn't already have a discount on it. So all of the serums, all of the moisturizer, cleanser, sunscreen, cleansing cloths, all 30% off, just enabling you guys to stock up. We are doing we are closing the warehouse for a week just to say thank you, a free paid week off for all the staff because they've worked so hard during this heat wave, like so hard. It's been unbearable some days and they've worked so hard, especially as we've seen such a surge in volumes. I just wanted to, thank them for that. So not this week, so the week coming, we are all working flat out to get orders to people the week after. We're closing for, it'll be 5 days, Monday to Friday, just to let everyone have a little break, recover, and then we'll be back at it. So you'll still be able to place orders during that time. There'll just be a slight delay in terms of shipping them out. So if you wanted to get ahead of that and get your order guaranteed to be packed before that date, so it goes out to you super quick, you can use the code SUMMER, all capital letters, and that'll get you 30% off anything on the website that isn't already discounted. And I should say, if anyone's ordered the copper peptide serum recently, we now have our new stock in. So all the stock has hit the warehouse and been quality checked. So all of the copper peptide orders that are outstanding are being fulfilled as we speak and tomorrow, and will be all sent out on Monday. So if you've ordered a copper peptide serum and you're waiting for it to be shipped, it will be shipping on Monday. So thank you so much for bearing with us. And yeah, just really appreciate it. So thank you. Right, let me see where we are. Vanessa, great. Oh yes, so Fristerberg says any Mad About Skin news. So that's the main news. What else do we have? The growth factor, the advanced copper peptide and growth factor serum is in plan for October. Just had the production timeline confirmed for October, which is very exciting. Cannot wait for that. We also are hoping to have the lip balms launched this month. August, sorry, the month of August. So that should be something to look out for and be very, very exciting. And the antioxidant is coming back imminently. Just waiting on the final day of that, but that's imminent. So lots happening. It's going to be busy. We're already working on inventory and things for Christmas, which honestly is wild. This is how far ahead you have to plan for things. It is absolutely wild. Hello, Vanessa. Hope all is amazing with you. Alien says, Rob, I've been looking back at all your old lives. So much fun. How we all discovered the ordinary Neod Face Theory, Geek and Gorgeous, and we just went back to Survival Zero. Yeah. Do you know what? I haven't watched any of the old live streams in a hot minute. I haven't watched them in ages. Not for any particular reason. I just haven't. I'm going to have to go back and watch one of the old ones. I imagine in a weird way, lots has changed, but in a comforting way, very little has changed. Like, the same products, if I watched a live stream back, the same products would probably be featuring, as I am quite like loyal to certain brands, certain products. Survival Zero, one of my personal favourites. Can't take that away from me. I love that. And the same brands, whilst I might do things slightly different. So Medicate, for example, have been a firm staple in my skincare routine for years. Absolutely love them. Whilst I might now be using like one of their newer products, this is their Total Moisture Cleansing Gel. I love this, by the way. Only launched about when did this launch? About 2-3 weeks ago. I fall in love with this. Great. This is new, but the Medicate have been like featuring. Oh, I should say, do you know what I was going to do? Let me just remind it. Anyone that's ordered whilst we've been on this live stream, anyone that's ordered whilst we've been on the live stream, and anyone that does order whilst we're on this live stream, so yeah, anyone that orders has ordered. So basically, Zoe, Megan, Lorna, Athena, Simon, Yogita, Milton, Joe, Anita, and Lynn, all already in, so don't worry, you haven't missed the boat, you'll all be included. Anyone that does order whilst we're on live stream, at the end of this live stream, I'm going to do a draw for a giveaway. Just as a little cheeky giveaway that I want to celebrate for you guys. We have 2 products that I want to include in that. These 2. I'm going to pick 2 people at random. So this is the Loofah Chalk Body Wash. I ordered way too many of these. The order got lost. They resent it very kindly. Then the order randomly turned up. I said to them, do you want me to send it back? Do you want me to pay for it? And they're like, no, it's fine. So I can do that as a giveaway. And this kit came from Medicate. They actually gave me 2. They sent duplicate. This one, which I've already delved into. And this is the new one, which comes a beautiful case, actually. I really like this. Nice deep case. This is the Total Moisture Cleansing Gel, the one that I've just raved about. And this is their Total Moisture Daily Moisture Cream. Like, the value of this is something like £70. I love this duo. I'll keep the little gift card in there that they sent me as well, because it feels like you're getting PR. So yeah, if you want to be in with a chance of winning, I'll draw 2 people randomly at the end of these live streams and include these in your order. So anyone that places an order during this live stream, I will draw randomly 2 people, one to win this, one to win this. Just as my way of thanking you guys, and not creating waste. Where I have extras of products, I'm always happy to give them away. Make sure you use code SUMMER, all capital letters, all one word, obviously. That'll get you 30% off anything that's not already discounted on the website. Just our little way of giving back. So yeah, if I've just called out your name, you're already included. Do not worry. If you haven't ordered yet, you've got plenty of time, like an hour and a half. Place your order while we're on the live stream, and I will draw it out for you. Let's see. Christina says, hi Rob, from Spring Hill, Tennessee, sending love to Tennessee, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Tanielle, great to see you, my love. Felicia, how are you? Hope all is wonderful with you. Aileen said, Rob, will there be bakuchiol in your new serum? Not in the copper peptide growth factor one. We are working on something with bakuchiol in that I don't think I'm allowed to share yet, but we're working on something that should be launching next year. So there will be a bakuchiol in the line. Not this year, but next year. Judine, great to see you, my love. Flight is delayed, so I get to catch you live. Oh, well, first of all, I'm sorry that your flight is delayed, but the bonus is we get to spend time with you. So thank you so much, and safe flight as well. Very much hope you have a safe flight. Nika, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. So Scott says, the egg serum is definitely skin-taining. I like that. I just really like it. Has it gone back to normal yet? Has it redeveloped its egg yet? Let's find out. Oh, it's getting there. It's kind of pooling. Yeah, it's getting there. I just really love it. It's a nice PDRN serum. Like, I really love the serum, but I am also a sucker for a nice little gimmick like that. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it. Any ETA on the large size madaboutskin sunscreen? Yes, it's being filled as we speak, so I'm hoping in the next week or so we should be able to launch with it. Amy says, "Oh, PDRN orb, yeah, it's different. It's different. I like that." Alien says, "Yeah, so sorry, that said the large madaboutskin sunscreen should be coming. We just had to wait for the packaging to come, but yeah, it's now in." Alien says, "I'm secretly hoping your new serum will feel like the Hylamide serum." I have worked so hard to create something that is like Subscue Skin, to give that bounce, to give that edge, to give that plump. Watch this space. Watch this space. There will never be anything better than that Hylamide Subscue Skin. I love it. Christina says, "Hi Rob, I use tretinoin in the evening. I use azelaic acid before the tret. Would it be better to use bakuchiol before the tret instead of azelaic acid?" Right, first of all, you can use all three. You can do azelaic acid, bakuchiol, then your tretinoin. That's fine. If you're going to use just one of, I would go for azelaic acid over bakuchiol. I think it minimizes the sensitivity and peeling. It helps with side effects of tretinoin. I think it just pairs so well with tret. I would personally choose azelaic acid over bakuchiol, but you can use the two together. Fisterberg says, "Not a fan of the Sun by Mai, prefer Remedy or QA." I have also got the Remedy, so I'm going to be trying them out. We'll find out. We'll see. I've also bought this. This is it's a French brand, SVR prebiotic body. I've got way too many body moisturizers, but I tried this because I saw it really inexpensive. It was a really good sale, and I've been wanting to try it forever. I love their Sebri Bio toner, so I'm hoping I'll really like that. Lana says, "Hi Rob, your skin looks so gorgeous." Thank you so much. This is the sweaty look. Very hot here in the UK, but thank you so much. Chrisita, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. Says, "I ordered, expected it on Monday." Very quick delivery. Love that. Thank you so much. Suzanne says, "Great to hear about the copper peptides coming in. We definitely need to put a few in the basket." Yeah, we sold out way quicker than we should. We had a surge in orders. We were manufacturing the new batch. It is now in, so everything's going to be dispatched on Monday. So if you're waiting for a copper peptide shipment, if you've ordered the copper peptides and you're waiting for it to ship, it will happen Monday. Thank you so much for bearing with us. We really do appreciate it, and yeah, just love you all. Trace says, "Thanks to Sal, you are very welcome, my love." Ames Rose says, "Saw Remedy released a copper peptide serum, but was surprised it wasn't encapsulated." Yeah, I think, well, first of all, thank you for saying madaboutskin will always be your number one. I think it's a shame it's not encapsulated, because I think that would make things easier. I do like the serum. I love everything Remedy do. I like the serum. I like the fact that it's at an affordable price point. I just wish it was encapsulated, because for me, I just want my skincare to be easy, and encapsulation just makes life easy. But it's still a good product. I think it's very much on a par with the ordinary copper peptides in terms of price and functionality. Alien says, "Is anyone looking at this amazing cleanser? The Inculis Balm cleanser feels amazing." I love it. I've stocked up. I love it. It does separate, but I keep reaching for it nonetheless. I actually kept mine in the fridge so it wouldn't separate, and so far I haven't had any problem, touch wood. So I think keeping it in the fridge does help. But we've had a heat wave here in the UK. It has been ridiculously hot, and it hasn't separated in that, so I think I might be onto a winner. Fristerberg says, "Are there any discounts right now? I'm running low on supply." Oh, I see you've already ordered, Anita, so hopefully I think that question was before I did the announcement, so thank you so much for your order. D. Harris says, "Love how you treat your staff. Are you hiring?" Joke, I'm in the US. We're not currently hiring, but they are all amazing. They treat me so well. Like, it is just really rewarding to have a team that are quite happy to support and are just fantastic. And you know what? I believe in giving back. I would never be one of these shady brands. Like, staff gave up their time, their days off, to come and help to pack orders to get things shipped out because we were so busy. They gave up their time. I have to pay that. Like, I have to pay that back to them, and if that means a week off so that people can recharge, people can enjoy, the family time, and maybe go on a quick vacation themselves. I don't know what people are doing, but if they can get a full week off, it's just my way of saying thank you. Because I always find it's a little odd. I just think with brands, I look at brands and I think, maybe I understand this a little bit more as a brand owner. I look at brands and I think a lot of brands are desperate to cut costs, cut staff, cut this, cut that, and don't want to give good paid leave, don't want to pay well, don't want to do this because they think it's going to eat into their margins. Let me tell you, if you, like, to any brand watching, if you treat your staff really, really well, you give them incentives, like you treat them like human beings and treat them really, really well, they work twice as hard for you. It's a complete myth. It's a complete myth that, you know, cutting costs actually saves money. It really doesn't. I mean, you just end up having to hire more staff because people are less productive. Give people a week off to recharge. They're going to come back working flat out, fully motivated, recharged, and that's going to be far better in the long run. I don't understand these brands that want to cut costs and treat the staff like dirt, and then they're surprised that the staff are unmotivated and not working hard. Like, well, why would you? Like, bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. But no, I would never be one of those bosses because I think there's enough of those in the world. But yeah, my staff also are fantastic. Like, the whole madaboutskin team are a team. They work so hard and they keep me in check. Trust me, I am not the easiest person to keep in check. Like, it's like babysitting. That's what it is. So as Tom can attest to, it's basically like babysitting. I owe them a lot. Right. Let's see where we are with Suzanne says, I'm so out of the loop. I need to know all the madaboutskin news. Well, hopefully I've caught you up, Suzanne, but if you have any particular questions, you just let me know and I'm here. Skelka says, your staff are incredible, definitely well deserved. They are. They work so hard and they are fantastic. Amy says, where do I send my resume? Oh, Amy, just come over, love. Hired. Fistenberg, you're so generous. Thank you, Fistenberg. We love you. It's nice to close the warehouse to give your employees some time off. Yeah, Ella told me you gave a couple of days off for the worst of the heat wave. Yeah, the worst days when I think we were at 39 degrees. Nobody. Technically in the UK, I don't know about globally, technically in the UK it is legal for businesses to make staff work in 39 degree heat. There's no maximum amount people can be forced to work. No. I always think if I'm not going to do that, if I'm going to sit at home with the fan on and not do it, you can't expect other people to. So yeah, we did close for a couple of the days in the real heat. Like, it was too much. It was just too much. Ezra says, Ella is always a pleasure to deal with. She's a little superstar. She's a little superstar. I need to get a picture of her dog. She's got a dog that comes into the office. I need to get a picture of her dog. The cutest dog in the world. So Trace says, close of week is so amazing. I just took a week off myself and I feel human again. I think we all just need a moment to recharge. Also, I'll be on holiday and I can't be there sunning myself, enjoying, a Pinot by the pool and be expecting everybody to, bust a gut in the heat. No, we've got to be fair. And he says, for people with a crown, there's no resume needed, Amy. This is true. Anyone with a crown automatically hired. True. And Tom is currently the crown holder. Let's see. Karen says, Rob, if you don't make it to heaven, the rest of us are in trouble. God bless. Thank you. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I might need to take a look and have an action plan going for that. Just want to say a big thank you to Carolyn and to Krista who have just placed their orders. So they're in with a chance to win in the giveaway. I'm going to put the numbers into the automatic number generator thing. So at the end, anyone that orders whilst we're on the live stream, make sure you use the code SUMMER, all capital letters. That'll get you 30% off, just meaning that your products ship straight away. So you're not impacted by any of the closure or anything. And I'm going to pick 2 people to win some excess PR that I have. The Loofah Chalk Hand and Body Cream. If you haven't tried this is the best scented thing ever. And the Medicate Cleanser and Moisturiser Duo. They sent me 2 of these. Obviously I need 1. So I'm going to gift 1 away to you guys because I think you will absolutely love it. And you know what? Let's make it a third. I've over-ordered. I've got 4 of these Frankly PDRN Bounce Ball Serums. This is the one that I showed earlier that has the PDRN suspended. It's almost coming back. Yeah, it's coming back. It's suspended. It's so good. One of my favourite PDRN serums for Bounce, for Glow. I'm going to make it 3. 3 people will win. So if I've already called your name out, Zoe, Megan, Lorna, Athena, Simon, Yogita, Milton, Joe, Anita, Lynn, Carolyn, Krista, and we've just had one more order in from Jane. Thank you so much, Jane. All of you guys will be entered into the giveaway for a chance to win. And yeah, for a chance to win one of those 3. I'll just pick 3 people randomly using the random order generator. And I'll be sending you one of those. So just my way of saying thank you. Right, let's get back into... So yeah, anyone that orders during this live stream, just make sure you use the code SUMMER, all capital letters, because that'll get you 30% off anything that's not already discounted on the website. Constantina says, hi everyone, I watched this en route to the airport on my way home from Greece. Oh, Constantina, my love. Oh, I'm sorry that your holiday's over. I hope you had a lovely time, though. I hope you've had an absolutely wonderful time. Hopefully you feel refreshed, that you've drunk all that Greek coffee, so you're heavily caffeinated and feeling fabulous. And yeah, just hopefully you've had a wonderful, wonderful time. I always think going back to the airport on the way home is always like the low point of a holiday, isn't it? But I hope you've had a wonderful time and that you're fully recharged. I'm sending you so, so much love. Vanessa said, I mentioned my last thank you to email to Ella that she always gets a lot of love on the live stream. Yeah, she told me that. She did tell me that. I said, yeah, a celebrity. Let's have a look. Marik. Sorry, the names of these, I believe it's Tiffany. Sorry, I should. That YouTube doesn't put the full names; they use the old handles. Sorry about this. So, a comment online about your formula change. Peptides no longer encapsulated. Is that false? Right? Yeah, that is false. They're encapsulated. They are definitely encapsulated. Don't know where that came from, but definitely encapsulated. Yes. Nothing's changed. The formula is the same. Nothing's changed. Linda says, hi everyone. Hello Linda, hope all is wonderful with you. Hope all is fabulous and all is wonderful with you. Do you know when Remedy will be available in the UK? So I believe, I don't work for the brand, so I can't like guarantee this, but I believe that it is going to be stocked in Boots, and I think it's from next month, but I might be wrong. Someone also did tell me Space NK, but I think that's prequel. I think they got confused. I think that's prequel. I believe Remedy will be stocked in Boots. I really hope so. Oh, I really hope so. CLH says, is LIVESTREAM you recently featured peptide encapsulated? No, it's not. It's not. The copper tripeptide is not encapsulated. No, it's the standard copper peptide. D Harry says, any good PR items left to give out with an order by any chance? Not trying to be greedy, but if you don't ask, you don't get. I agree. If you don't ask, you don't get. We have the giveaway on, so there's 3 stuff that we're giving away today. So any orders that are placed during this live stream, I'm going to pick 3 people at random to win some of the PR that we do have left. So yes, we do have a little giveaway going on at the moment. Just had another order in from Lynette. Thank you so much for Lynette. That will be, you will also be in the live stream, so thank you so much. Alyssa says, I'm loving the cleansing cloth. I need to get more so I can rotate instead of washing, then grabbing them off the line when I need them again. I do that. There's always one on the go, on the line. I agree with you, and thank you so much, my love. Jennifer said, do you have an update on your antioxidant cream? I'm hoping it'll all be filled by the end of this month to be able to restock next month, is in August. That is the current plan. That is the current plan. I hope so. Let's just see if they'll give me an update. Let me see. Have they emailed me? They haven't. I believe we're still on for next month. I think the fill is happening at the end of July, with a view to it going live again on the website in August, I believe. So hopefully next month. That's the plan. That is the plan. I will update you if it changes, but fingers crossed, because I need it back in my routine as well. You are not the only one missing out on it. I am missing out on it as well. Suzanne says, yeah, we'll get all the hugs. Damien and I will be sure of that. Well, I'm sending Damien a big hug. Damien, if you're watching, sending love. Here's a big hug for you. Pass that on to your dad, because he needs the hug. Yeah, I'm sending you all the love. I'm glad that you're able to type. That is the main thing. I'm doing wonderful, thank you. I was going to say, how are you doing? But I think we know the answer to that. Oh, Suzanne says, by the way, you brought the shrapnel home. No. Nope. The people that there are people, I've seen them on TikTok, that are like, had a body part removed or a organ removed or something, having a little pot on the side. No, No. First of all, I'd knock that off when I'm dusting. Do you know what I mean? I'd be knocking it off with there'd be a kidney on the like hearthrug or something. No, absolutely not. But no. Jan, the shrapnel should have stayed at should have stayed firmly at at the hospital. Just saying, Suzanne, you have my permission to chuck that out. Let's see. Let's see. We'll name him Frank. No, Suzanne. No, don't empower. No. Don't enable it. It shouldn't be in the house. Bits of dislodged body part and shrapnel should not be in the house. Trey says, Rob, I always show up and that's safe to be commended. When our 5 kiddos were young, we were always like 1.5 years behind. Did nothing. Yeah, I know. This is the problem is I find with kids I'm even late. I was never on time before kids. Post kids, yeah, even more so. Like ridiculous. So Jan says, I'm weirded out, but not in pain. I think that's okay. I think weirded out is fine. I think not in pain is good. 87 degrees in Georgia. Oh, sending lots of love and cooling vibes to Georgia. Ames Ray says, wonder about retinal liposome products. I know that 4% is much less than the actual 4% retinal, but it will still be effective. Yeah, a 4% liposome will still be effective. It's not going to be as effective as a 4% retinal, but 4% retinal doesn't really exist. So yeah, it's the equivalent of a mid-strength, I would say. A mid-strength. Let's see. Oh, you talked about the Medicate Bakuchol, however it's spelled. You spelled it right, you're good. And it's on their outlet now in the USA for 50% off. I read that anything in the outlet isn't restocked. Oh, really? I hate it when brands do this. Why do brands do this? You know, I have my favourites and then randomly let's have a look. It is in the standard website in the UK, so I think we should be okay. Let me just see if it's in the US. It's on sale. Yeah, it is on sale. It is 50% off, $29. It's not on sale in the UK, which annoys me. But it is on the US website. So let me just get a link to that. And I'll pop it in. I'll tell you what. I'll leave a link on the on YouTube homepage. I absolutely love that. 100% love it. 50% off $29. That is an absolute bargain. We love that. Just sending a big thank you to Nina, to Krista, to Constantina, to Sharon. All of you guys will be entered into the giveaway, so that will be coming. Extra special thank you to Constantina, who was ordered from the airport. That is dedication. We love that. So yes, all of those will be in. You guys will be in with a chance to win on the giveaway. We've got 3 products now. We've got the new Frankly PDRN Bounce Ball Serum. I love this PDRN. We've got the Loofah Chalk Body Wash. And we've got the Medicate Cleanser and Moisturiser set, including the Traveller. That is a lot. Hello, Lonnie. You alright, big lad? Are you grumbling? What's wrong? I think he's just too hot. My dog's grumbling. If you wonder what that grumbling is, not my stomach. It is the dog. What are you grumbling for? You want to come and say hi? Do you want to come and say hi? Right, I'll just say, the dog wants to say hi. I never get a bit of peace in this house. If it's not the kids, it's you, dog. Come here. Right. Oh. Come on then. Come and say hello. And then you can go back to being cool. You gonna say hello? Yeah? What? Yeah, I know. It's too hot, isn't it? It's too hot. I know. He's having his big groom. So tomorrow morning. So that will definitely help. Am I keeping you up? Say hello to everyone, then you can go back to being sleepy. Yeah, we'll go throw your ball around the park after. Yeah. Basically, he wants his walk. After the live stream, in an hour, we'll go throw your ball. Yeah. But it's too hot. You can't tell dogs. Like, you cannot walk dogs in 35-degree heat. But you can't tell a dog that is used to a midday walk that he isn't getting a midday walk. He gets very grumpy and sulky. So we do not do the midday walk because it's too hot. We go morning before it gets hot and evening after it's cooled down a bit. But he's very grumbly about it. He's not happy. He's not happy. I'm not having you roasting. That would make me a terrible dog parent. Right, you can go down, doggy. Go on then, Lonnie. Oh, good lad. Right, he's gone to sleep on the cold floor, so he's happy. Right. Jan says, wait there, where it. Jan says, I've heard that toodles means bye, but I don't care. It is, in the UK, we will say toodles, toodle pip. Yeah, it means goodbye. But you can use it any way you want. Any way you want, Jan. Jan says, 6 hours in ER, then another hour today, went home to sleep. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's see. But I'm just glad that you are out now and that you are doing well, Jan, because we don't like the idea of you being stuck in hospital. We'd have had to go and send like an entertainment party to keep you going. Lynn says, have been having social media break, but had to pop in to catch up and place a little order. Looking forward to the lip balms. Thank you, Lynn. And do you know what? Sometimes a little social media break, not a bad thing. Nothing wrong with that at all. Hopefully you feel refreshed and renewed. And we are always here. I always say to people, we are always here we're always here when you're ready to return. So, fabulous. Lynette, I've just got a message from the customer service team. Lynette, if you're watching still, said you forgot to add the discount. Don't worry, we will add that for you. The customer service team are going to add that for you and refund the difference. So do not worry, you won't be missing out on your discount. If anyone does want to place an order during the live stream to be in with a chance of winning on the giveaway, if you use the code SUMMER, all capital letters, then you will be in with a chance to win with the PR, but also you'll get 30% off anything that's not already discounted, including our cleansing cloth. So if you've been wanting to try the cleansing cloth and you want 30% off, now is your time to buy. www.madaboutsskincare.com. Lynn said, been having Scott says, can't wait for the peptide and growth factor serum. I am so excited about this one. I think it's probably going to be our biggest launch, because who doesn't love copper peptides and, you know, growth factors? What's not to love about that combo? I think it's going to be a pretty big seller. I hope it's going to be a pretty big seller. But don't worry, the existing copper peptide serum isn't going anywhere. So don't panic for anyone that is worried. Do not panic. So Frisbee says, you're so generous. Well, thank you. Thank you. I always think you get back what you give out. Do you know what I mean? I like to think that. Tom says, the scented lip balms are coming. I've been going through so much rescue balm lately in the heat and the air conditioning, wreaking havoc on my lips. Can't wait for the new balms to come out. These scents are even better. I got the final package and I had kind of forgotten about what the scents were. But yeah, I'm going to say that the dark cherry might just be my actual favourite. The like pina colada one, scented one, it's the best way I can. Tropical Escape, pina colada, also absolutely amazing. The vanilla, just rich. Yeah, it's just giving rich, which I love. Ames Rose says, yes, the rescue balm is so versatile. I keep one at my bedside and one at work. We love that. I think, I'm going to check, we had a buy one get one free on it. I think that's expiring this weekend. So the rescue balm is actually still buy one get one free, because people were going through it and wanted one, like you say, one for the bedroom, one for the work. So if you did want to try it, it is currently buy one get one free. I think that expires at the end of today. I think so. Yeah, that expires at the end of today. Let's see. Alessi says, love you from Leeds. Sending love to Leeds. I miss Leeds. I love Leeds. Best city in the world. Best city in the world. And I will fight anyone that says otherwise. Ames Rose says, yes, mega size of the madaboutskin sunscreen. Got my sister hooked on it and my nephews keep stealing it. It's not a bad thing. No, this is true. Whilst it's annoying when people steal your sunscreen, I see it as paying it forward. I was saying to Tom the other day, like when I'm obviously taking my sunscreen, which Ugh, it's fallen on the floor. This is my current one. I'm taking this on holiday with me. I use it on myself, on the kids. It's great. I actually do use UV clothing. I should say, do you know, I've just bought a load of new UV clothing. Let me just find the name of the brand in case anyone's interested. Not sponsored, obviously. I just Solbari, 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 UV protective clothing. Let me just tell you, the best UV clothing I have ever used in my life. It's the only one that looks vaguely trendy. So I'm sick of looking like, you know, I'm wearing a wetsuit. Nobody wants that. They actually have trendy looking stuff that you would wear and feel good in. They wash really, really well. I've had my existing one from them, my like swim one, for 4 or 5 years now. Still looks brand new. Absolutely love it. Oh, they do have a code. Okay, they have a code. What is that? Save 15, capital letters, save 15 at checkout for 15% off. Oh, I didn't use that. I should have done. They have some gorgeous colours. Really nice, yeah, like really nice stuff. I get heat rash, so all here, heat rash. I don't when I wear this. 100% absolutely love it. And the prices aren't mad. They're not crazy. So I'll be taking lots of like UV protective clothing with me because it is just so easy. I've got the kids some stuff which is really, really good. Their kids stuff is really, really nice too. Just would totally recommend it. If you haven't tried it already, would totally recommend them. I've always had great experience and it comes super quick, which again I really, really like. So yeah, that's what I'm taking. But I'm taking my sunscreen. I'm going to wear UV protective clothing on the beach just because I can't be bothered applying sunscreen. I just can't be bothered. And it just looks like a normal long sleeve t-shirt, so you don't look funky. You just look like you're wearing a long sleeve t-shirt. So I just have to put on my face. I'll just put the madaboutskin sunscreen. 6 hour wear, so it's really, really easy. Wearing that on, that's what I'm taking for my sun protection. But yeah, if you haven't tried out Solbari, Solbari, definitely give them a go because they are genuinely the best UV clothing I've ever tried. Let's see. Oh, SVR has some really nice products. They do. This is their creme topolise, which is a 27% prebiotic moisturizer. Smells so good. I love that. They also do this. Bear with. This, guys, if you're oily, right? If you are an oil slick like me, get this. So this is their micro peel Sebia Clear. It's got lactobionic acid and drying alcohol in it. Do not freak out. If you've got dry skin, do not go anywhere near this. If, like me, you are an oil slick, I can't keep my glasses on because they're slipping off with the grease. It's grim. I put a little of this on a cotton round. I use the Medicate reusable cotton rounds, but any cotton round will do. Put a little of this on. Wipe it across your T-zone. You will be matte all day long. Genuinely so good. Drying alcohol is fine if you have oily skin. Do not use it if you've got dry skin. But it's also got lactobionic acid in here, which is going to help, and some ingredients that actually help regulate long-term the sebum production. So good. Fully recommend. Let's have a look. Yeah, so they had trouble finding the Shrapnel and coaxing it out. Oh, that sounds painful. That sounds very painful. Amy says, it's because your muscles are so massive, Jan. I agree. This is the problem. The perils have been stacked, Jan. Chrisita says, Rob, you're absolutely right. People will work harder for someone who takes care of them. This is true. I just think it's a real myth. These companies that cut everything to the bone and are really horrible to their employees. What are you? Do you know what? I tell you who's getting that. Do you know what? Just a side note. Shall I tell you who's getting their comeuppance at the moment? Charlotte Tilbury. I'm living for it. I'm absolutely. This is a bit of skincare drama. Bear with. If you haven't already, minimise the chat. Hop over to that like button. Give it a gentle caress. I'm going to take a sip of this water. We'll talk about Charlotte Tilbury. So, She's been around for years as like a top makeup artist. She does good makeup, like makeup looks stunning. Anyway, she came out with her own skincare and makeup line, Charlotte Tilbury, and it's bougie, it's pricey, it's up there. Anyway, she one of my family members, who I won't name because I don't want to get them into trouble, used to work for Charlotte Tilbury and used to tell me stories about how she is literally the worst person to work with ever. Like, flies off in a rage, always either ignoring you and being really rude, or going off in a rage and being really angry. No middle ground. Awful human being, terrible person to work for. I went to one of her launches, skincare launches, and oh, she couldn't have been schmoozier. She was all over it because they want you to promote the products. So if she needs something from you, she is all over you like a rash, but she treats her staff like absolute dirt, apparently, allegedly, according to my relative. Anyway, she is coming under a little bit of hot water because she did an interview a week ago that was basically saying dupes are useless and horrible, and she hates dupes. I get it, as a business owner, someone dupes your product, it's tacky, it doesn't feel good. Fine. I get that. I do get that. So I can understand where that's coming from. But she said nothing will ever compare to her skincare and her makeup. That's actually, her skincare and makeup is fairly average. It's not terrible, just fairly average. Comes with a high price point. And basically said, you're too poor to look good. If you can't afford it, you're too poor to look good. That's got a lot of backlash because people are like, wow. Not good. So she's getting all her comeuppance, and I'm thrilled for it because, you know what, I'm here to say, you can absolutely look good using, drugstore unaffordable dupes. Like, you don't need to break the bank to feel your best. And it's not always about looking good, it's about feeling your best. Anyway, I think she missed the mark hard. She's now trying to backtrack on it, but yeah, I never think anyone that thinks saying you're too poor to look good, it's not gonna fly, is it? That's not good. No. And take it from me, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, actually garbage. There's far better, it's too thick and occlusive for most people, and there are better thick occlusive moisturisers out there. You don't need to spend like £60 for a tub of what are very basic ingredients. So yeah, what do we think to the Charlotte Tilbury? Robert Welsh did a great review of this situation on his channel. I would recommend you watch that one. Pashella says, hi, it's my birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, my love. How are you? What are you celebrating? We got the champagne out. Going to Bath tomorrow, but we'll try and watch a replay before my train at 9 a.m. Nip and Fab all over my social media. Do you like the brand? Any favourite products? Right, first of all, big happy birthday to you, my love. Hopefully you are... you're looking fabulous, so that's a big birthday boost, and I just hope you're having a most wonderful day and been truly spoiled. Bath is beautiful, so I hope you have a wonderful time in Bath, or Bath, depends where in the world you come from as to how you pronounce it. But yeah, if you're northern, it's Bath. If you're posh, it's Bath, and if you're really posh, I think it's bathe. No, I'm joking. No. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful time in Bath. If you want to shop Nip and Fab, do I like? Yes. So I loved them when they first launched. They were a great skincare brand. Then they went for a bit of a odd phase where everything was a bit gimmicky and a bit overly fragrant and a bit overpriced, and I didn't really care for them. And then they've come back now, almost gone back to their roots, which I really appreciate. So if you're going to shop Nip and Fab, their ceramide line, stunning. One of the best out there. Absolutely love it. I would probably avoid their peel pads. They're a bit too strong. I don't think anyone needs them. But their ceramide line is absolutely stunning. So yeah, Nip and Fab, huge fan. I would say the ceramide line is probably the best. Suzanne says summer vacation just around the corner. I know. We've all been clinging on forever, haven't we, Suzanne? We're there. KBN, great to see you, my love. Thank you so much for joining. Ames Rose says, yes, treat staff well and make them feel valued and you will receive more back in return. Besides, it costs to hire. This is what I don't understand about these companies that treat their staff like dirt and then have a huge turnover of staff because everyone's always leaving. It costs money to hire and to train. Would it not be a better investment to just be nice? It's and also, it's really not hard. We were talking in the warehouse about what, things that we could do to enhance the experience. I like people's enjoyment of work, And one staff member was like, could we, like, said, oh, it's really cheeky, but could we get free tea and coffee? Like, cheeky. That's going to set me back the best part of £10 a month. Yes. In fact, there should already be free tea and coffee. Like, what are we doing? Yes. Yes. I can buy a coffee machine and a kettle and some, you know, coffee and tea. Yes, we can do that. That is literally the total cost monthly is like £10. And yes. And this is like the whole thing of, I was thinking about this because if like, brands have, like, in the UK, this big thing about people taking away free tea and coffee. Like, most offices do not offer free tea and coffee now because they're cutting costs. Yeah, but for every staff member's now going out and spending 15 minutes going to get a coffee. That's 15 minutes that they probably would have just sat at their desk and worked with their free tea or coffee. You're actually spending more money because everyone's now going out to get the tea and coffee. If you just provided the free tea and coffee, people are going to work more. It's such a weird, like, save the cost now, but don't think about the long-term, like, productivity and payoff. I think every office should offer free tea and coffee. Like, why would you not? Why would you not? Like, bizarre. KBS, what's your name? I'm Rob. Nice to meet you. Carolyn said, just ordered the anti-aging oil. Can I use the Medicate Bakuchiol Peptide Serum with it? Yes, absolutely. They pair so well together. You can actually mix the two together in the palm of your hand, apply them together. I personally use the Bakuchiol first, then the madaboutskin oil second. Scott says, we need more bosses like you in the US, Rob. I think the US could do with a little bit of an overhaul of its employees. So some of the things I hear, I'm like, could do with an overhaul. I feel like a little bit of an overhaul, yes. It's just different cultures, obviously. Different cultures, different expectations. But yeah, I definitely think, Scott, come over here and work in the UK. We'd have you. Judine says, thank you for the code. I will be putting in my order for lots more products out of everything. Still obviously your order, but on the lookout. I believe, Judine, it should be delivered. I think I did check yesterday. I think it's penciled in for Tuesday. I think I'll double check and get back to you, my love. CLH said, just ordered 6 copper peptides. Thank you so much. And someone asked me earlier, is the copper peptide still encapsulated? Yeah, the formula's not changed, still encapsulated. You can still use it alongside all your other actives, making it super easy. Scott says, have you tried the Sungboon Editor EGF serum yet? No, I cracked mine open last night. It feels nice going on, like the variety of growth factors. I do like the look of it. I haven't tried it. What I have been trying from Sungboon though is this. The Deep Collagen Power Boosting Cream in Serum. Wasn't actually excited to try this. I just was like, whatever. And then Amy said, it's amazing, you'll love it. So of course I tried it. It's amazing. I don't think the ingredients this does it justice. I mean, it's got collagen, it's got your volufiline, adenosine, which is a fantastic ingredient, and it's a nice calming and soothing. I just didn't expect much from it. It gives the best plumping and hydrating. I love this. So thanks to Amy. I was influenced by Amy, and I absolutely love it. Alexi says, excellent news on the antioxidant cream. We'll be ordering. Thank you so much. Hey Rob, can I ask you some questions? You can. You don't need to ask permission to ask a question. Just feel free to ask a question. Carly says, love the madaboutskin copper peptides. I have FNOEP, fear of not enough product. I have that too. I definitely have that too. Suzanne says, Damien just hugged him. Thanks for the prompt. You are welcome, Suzanne. Love you, Damien. Chris says, hi Rob, just ordered some dark spot serum and it gave me one free purchase. Thank you. All the love and family. I hope you have an amazing holiday. Thank you. We'll miss you. I'll miss you too. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. It's nice to have a little time away. Have a little, cheeky little holiday. But I must admit, I'm going to miss the live stream. We're only missing one live stream, to be fair. We're only missing one, but I will miss it. So, yeah. Just a big thank you to Linda and to Tanya. Great. Thank you so much for your orders. Both will be included in the giveaway. So, yes. If anyone hasn't yet, for anyone that's just joined, we're running a little giveaway to coincide with the live stream. So, anyone that places an order during this live stream, we've got about an hour left of the live stream. Anyone that places an order, if you use the code SUMMER, place an order. You don't have to use the code SUMMER. Just place an order and you'll be in with a chance to win either the Medicate Cleanser and Moisturiser Duo, including this tote, the frankly new PDRM Bounce Ball, or the Loofah Chalk Hand and Body Wash. All amazing, all my favourites. You'll be in with a chance to win those in our giveaway. All you need to do is place an order whilst on this live stream. If you use the code SUMMER, capital letters, all one word, use the code SUMMER, you will get 30% off anything that isn't already discounted. So all the single serums, the moisturiser, cleanser, sunscreen, and the cleansing cloths. Oh, Frisbee says, yeah, I once got my cat's teeth home with me after they were removed and was like, ew. Yeah, I don't know who thinks we want these things. Maybe people do. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe people do and I'm the weird one. Maybe. Chris says, I mean, I ordered two and it gave me a third for free. We love that. Who doesn't love a freebie? Who doesn't love a freebie? I see. Frank is now part of the family. Suzanne, if you want to keep your husband's shrapnel, be my guest. I am not one to judge. Be my guest. Karen says, oh, Tom, you have a shield. I love it. Yeah, Tom's got a shield. Is that moderator shield? Does that mean... I don't know what any of these things are. Carolyn says, in the US, police officers call their badges shields. That must be why. That makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, I think we need a picture of Frank. I think, Suzanne, give us a picture of Frank. I think we need it. Don't keep us hanging. We want to see who the newest member of the madaboutskin family is. Oh, everyone's giving you lots of love, Lorne. Lots of love. He is exhausted. He is so hot. Like, he's having his full groom down tomorrow morning. He needs it. It was the earliest I could get him in. But he is so cute. But he's grumpy. Very grumpy. See. Makeup Traffic says that puppy is the star of the stream. He is. He's a little superstar. Tiffany says, had to leave, I'm back. Hope you aren't ended yet. No, I'm absolutely back. And I think, Tiffany, you asked, I don't know if you heard my answer to your question that you asked earlier around whether the copper peptides were still encapsulated. They are. There's been no change in the formula. They are still encapsulated and exactly the same. So yeah, exactly the same. Let's see. Elisa said, my 20-year-old cat Tyler is lying next to me also watching the live stream. Oh, we love it. We love it. Give him a big hug from me. Sweet and Salty, love that name, said, place an order. The total is in GB pounds, can't change to USD. Suggestion. So there is a currency converter you can use on the website. By law, because we are a US-based, UK-based brand using a UK web shipping platform, we do have to charge the final amount in pounds sterling, in British pounds. But there is a currency converter that will tell you the exact amount that you will be charged in US dollars. So if you use that whilst you'll be billed in pounds, you will know the amount you're going to be paying in the dollar equivalent because you bill today, and that's built in using the current exchange rate. Hopefully that helps. 108 in Virginia Beach. That is warm. I'm sending you lots and lots of cooling vibes. OMN says, thank you, Rob, you're the best. We love you. Thank you so much. Bam Girl said, just ordered, got amazing sunscreen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your orders today, guys. You guys are amazing. Linda said, got my order and thanks for the discount. Thank you, Linda. Love you. Marie says, hi, Rob. It's Marie joining from sunny Croydon. Sending love to Croydon. Hopefully it's a bit cooler in Croydon than it is here in Hampshire. Pam Girl said, I love the rescue balm. Thank you. D. Harry says, how do your copper peptides compare to Geek and Gorgeous? I keep seeing the best comments about them and I want to try and start 2 bottles of Geek and Gorgeous and one for the May Love. So first of all, the madaboutskin copper peptides will be around for the foreseeable future. So you can get through your current stash before you order. Don't worry. I would say they are similar to the Geek and Gorgeous, and they're encapsulated, so you can use them alongside all other. Copper peptide, all other actives, which makes it super easy. The Geek and Gorgeous one. Let me just have a look. The Geek and Gorgeous one isn't encapsulated, but they are stabilized, so it's kind of similar to encapsulation. Works in a similar way. So again, you can use the Geek and Gorgeous power peptides alongside everything else too, which is super easy, which we love. So yes, I'd say they're similar. The madaboutskin one is slightly lighter weight, whereas the Geek and Gorgeous is slightly more hydrating and thicker. I would say that would be a fair sort of comparison, I would say. Either or is fine. I love both. Obviously, I'm loyal to my own brand, but I'm also totally loyal to Geek and Gorgeous. They're one of my favourite skincare brands, and their power peptides are one of my favourite products from one of my favourite skincare brands. Let me just have a look at the price. I think they're a similar price point as well. Yeah. Similar price point, similar performance. They both have multi-peptides in, so yeah, either or is absolutely fine. I personally love both, so either's fine. Alessi says, "Hi Rob, have you thought about developing madaboutskin eye cream? We have one in the works. It won't be this year, it will be next year, but do not worry, it is there." Linda just got a message from the customer service team saying that they'll put, I don't know what this is about, but they said that they'll put the extra balm in your order for you. No worries. Okay, fine. So Linda, whatever your question was, you'll be getting the extra balm. So do not worry. We will sort that out for you. And thank you so much for your order. Ames Rose says, glad you're keeping the original copper peptide since I don't use growth factors. Yeah, the original will still be staying. It'll be a new updated version that will be on sale alongside. Linda said, I've ordered the balm but didn't realise it was on bug off. Can I get it? Yes you can. Yeah, sorry Linda, yes, we'll make sure that the additional one is added for you. I tried the rescue balm for the first time this week and amazing. Went a little crazy with the actives this week and allergies, kind of worked. Makes me so happy when people, I feel like the rescue balm is a bit of an unsung hero. Like when people use it, they love it, but it's never been our best seller. I don't think people know that it is genuinely going to be the best lip balm you ever try. Also, one pot lasts you the best part of a year, so I think it's one of those products that, as a business, it's terrible because we only sell one a year to each customer because it lasts so long. But from a consumer perspective, that's good value for money, and it's good for the environment because people aren't buying multiple products. So Grace says, I apologise this has already been mentioned, but are you releasing a new cleansing balm or oil in the future? Yes, it's a cleansing emulsion. So it goes on as a cream, breaks down to an oil when it hits the skin. So it's a really easy to use cleansing oil because it comes in emulsion form. It will be, with the packaging is stunning. We have just approved the packaging. Stunning. So it's going to be happening in the next 10 weeks. So it's going to be 10 weeks because it's got to go into manufacture and then filling. So 10 weeks and it will be on sale. And I cannot wait. So thank you for the offer. So how is madaboutskin sunscreen able to be 6 hours? I love it when people ask this question because I can do a real deep dive into how it works. So sunscreens. You can use old generation filters or new generation filters. They will both give you some protection. Old generation filters are not photo stable, so they degrade quicker. New generation filters have a longer wear life, like shelf life, longer wear. So there's two things that you have to do if you want to produce a long wear sunscreen. So a couple of things. First of all, in the US, the FDA doesn't recognise long wear sunscreens. The FDA says everybody should reapply every 2 hours irrespective because they don't recognise new filters. They only use the old ones. So if you're in the US and you wonder why there's no long wear sunscreens available, it's because the FDA doesn't permit them. They only permit old style filters. So you can't create long wear sunscreens, which is a shame, but you can import them from other countries and have them shipped to you. That's what most people do. So yeah, so in order to do a long wear on a sunscreen, you have to do two things. You have to use new generation filters that are photo stable. You have to also use other stabilizing actives in it to just make sure, like antioxidants, to just make sure that they're stable whilst they're on the skin, which we did with this. You also have to start with a higher SPF. So when you're claiming something has 6 hours protection, the SPF, the 50 plus, that still has to measure at the end of the 6 hours. So slap it on someone's skin, measure it at the end, and then at the end, if it's still SPF 50 plus, you can put 6 hours SPF 50 plus. The way that we do that is because even with new generation filters, you still get some degradation because that's just how things happen. So this on application is the equivalent of around an SPF 82, but we've put 50 because by the time the 6 hours is up, it's measuring 50. That's how you do it. So that's how you do long wear sunscreens. You start with a higher undisclosed SPF, really, because we could put SPF 80 on this, but that wouldn't allow for the wear. So it starts at a higher SPF. It has a lower degradation rate because it uses new generation filters. So at the end of the 6 hours, it's still measuring SPF 50. That's how you do a long wear sunscreen. Yeah. That's really all there is to it. Pisbuin do one. Soltan, which is a UK brand, they do one. Brian's P20 do one. Mine isn't the only one, and they all work on the same principle. Start with a higher SPF than what's on the bottle. By the end of the 6 hours, that's what you declare on the bottle. Hopefully that helps. Any sunscreens you recommend for water? So I personally, and I guess this is my this is my take. I think when it comes to sunscreen, do what works for you. I don't go for a water resistant sunscreen that often because if I go in the water, so say I go into the water with the kids, I'm in the pool, splashing around, I've got my sunscreen on, I put like the madaboutskin sunscreen on, which is sweat proof, not waterproof. I'll put that on, I get out and I towel off, and then I reapply. And the reason that I don't really use water resistant sunscreens is because actually you still have to reapply them after toweling. So if you're somebody that, unless you drip dry when you get out, you're going to have to reapply water resistant sunscreens anyway. So I just prefer to use a normal sunscreen and reapply as soon as I get out of the water. It doesn't all float off the second you get in water. It will still give you some protection. I would say where I would use a water resistant sunscreen is if I was in the water for like 20 minutes plus, like I was in the water a long period of time, I would probably use a water resistant sunscreen. But you do need to remember with water resistant sunscreens, you do have to reapply them after toweling. None of them will allow you to towel and not rub the product off, and they're only water resistant for 80 minutes, so if you're spending any more than 80 minutes in the water, you're still going to have to reapply, so bear that in mind with my top tip. Alien says, I like the blue toner from SVR, unscented, really nice. I do need to try that one. I've had my eye on it, I do need to try it. D. Harry says, can your sunscreen be worn while swimming or sweating? Yes, absolutely. So it's sweat resistant, so if you're sweating, it's absolutely fine. If you go into water, as soon as you come out, you need to reapply it. Bambi said, I didn't realise the rescue band was buy one get one free. I would have added it. Definitely missed out. That's fine, my love. Just send an email to our customer service team. If you go onto the website, click the contact us section of the website. Just give them your order number and say, can I please have a free balm? They'll do that for you. That is no problem at all. Lynn says, pina colada is my all-time favourite summer drink. Well, and coconut rum. I love coconut rum. Thanks to my Jamaican mother-in-law. I love a Jamaican coconut rum. Unparalleled. Love it. I feel I will need buckets of lip balm. I worry that people might get a little bit addicted to the lip balm. They're that good. Scott says, oh yes, spill the tea on Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, she is so pretentious. She is, yeah, just, yeah. Karen said, the Madabouts sunscreen is the best. The only one I just received a trio today. Have used every day. If not, my routine's not complete. Thank you so much for love. Thank you. Yeah, Tom says, yeah, just use the contact us section of the website and we can correct any errors. That is no problem at all. AM3 says, the Charlotte Tilbury's recent interviews and comments are giving me the ick. So entitled and condescending. I know. Also, I really, really hate as well how somebody that grew up, like, I didn't have a super privileged upbringing. I had a lovely upbringing. My mum and dad are the best people in the whole world. I had a gorgeous upbringing. But we weren't, like, rolling in pound notes. Do you know what I mean? So when you do well in life, right? And you do well, and I'm really happy. I'm really proud to have done well. And so you do well. You still remember where you come from. And I think it makes it even worse when somebody who... Charlotte Tilbury comes from very modest upbringing. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that you should have an understanding of how people like might be reaching for a dupe because they can't afford the £55 moisturiser that you're selling. They might be reaching for a dupe because they actually have that, they still want to feel good, but that's the most that they can afford, and that's okay. And I feel that because she came from the background that she does, she should understand that. Like, there's never an excuse for being that out of touch. And I just think she's always given me the ick. Ever since a relative of mine that worked for her said, awful human being. I've always got that ick vibe from her, and that recent interview I was like, oh girl, no, you're too poor to look good. No, just no. Carolyn said, yeah, I'll never use Charlotte Tilbury. It is overpriced for a start. It's overpriced. I'm not surprised to hear about Charlotte Tilbury. I refuse to buy her product. She's not a good ambassador for the beauty industry. She's not. Also, as a brand, they've got rid of their cruelty-free certification. They say it's because they didn't want to have to pay for it to be certified, but nothing's changed. Like, they made 1.8 billion apparently in the last 3 years. 1.8 billion, and you don't want to pay for a cruelty-free brand to certify that you're cruelty-free. Cheap and nasty. Scott said, I saw Robert Welsh's video, so good. I did love that video. And he's right as well. He's so right. Vanessa says, I'm not a top of beauty drama. I saw the Charlotte Tilbury video from Robert Welsh and was giggling to myself. Yeah, just not the vibe. No. Charlotte Tilbury, trace this. Charlotte Tilbury gives us gingers a bad name. I wish this was a dupe for her setting spray. Some of her products are genuinely good. Most of them are easy to dupe because they're nothing special. This Karen said, oh my gosh, you really said that. How rude and pompous. Yeah, pompous is the exact word. Suzanne says she's a pimple that needs to be popped. No comment. Yeah, Amesbury says Robert Welsh's video about Charlotte Tilbury is a riot. Funny when he gets worked up. It is so nice if you've not liked a brand or a product for a long time, and then they end up kind of validating what you've always kind of known. We love it. We love it. Fristenberg says, what, no free tea or coffee in the UK? I would riot. I would. Working in offices where they remove the free tea and coffee. Bizarre. Reve, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you. And Scott says, yeah, I'll get you my resume over. You're welcome, Scott. Employed. Andrew says, Rob, have you tried prequel half and half? Love it. No, I haven't. But they're launching, or they've just launched in Space NK here in the UK. I am visiting in the airport. There is a Space NK. I'm going and I'm stocking up on prequel. So yes, expect a full. Do people want a full prequel like video review? I would be happy to do that. The Ames Ray says, I swear Shelf Chicken is reclining more than usual. He's had a few sangrias. He's enjoying life. Nothing wrong with that. He does. He's looking very cash, isn't he? Very casual today. Very casual. I will be getting the half and half. I hope they have it. I know that it's been a really popular launch in Space NK is pretty cool, so I'm not sure they'll have all the products, but whatever they've got, I'm going to grab and try. Suzanne said, thank you for the generous discounts, Robert. Jan is ordering now. Thank you so much, Suzanne. I'm gonna pack all of the orders that have been placed on the live stream. I'm gonna personally pack because I love packing the occasional order, and I want to do it now. So I'm packing everyone's orders on the live stream. So thank you so much. Rebecca, thank you for your order that's just come in. You'll be included in the giveaway. Thank you so much. Vanessa said, yes, the Rescue Balm is like a peeling gel. If you know, you know. I do love my two favourite products on the Mad About Skin line are the peeling gel and the Rescue Balm. There are two worst sellers. Like, all the products sell really well. I'm happy with the sales of all of them, but those are the two lowest sellers by quite a mile. I think it's because, and yet they're the ones that have the cult following. So I think it's like Vanessa says, if you know, you know, kind of thing. Grace, you are welcome, my love. Skelka says, you're generous with the money put into the Rescue Balm. I overpurchased, not realising they had so much. Yeah, you are getting 30 grams in here. You get a lot. You do get a lot for your money. Should caveat that. You do get a lot for your money. But it's always nice to give away. Good stocking fillers for the... I'm not going to say the word because you're all going to jump at me. For something that might be coming up in like 5 months' time. But good stocking fillers. Playful Learning says, hi. Hello, my love. Sending you all the love. Beck says, hi, Rob. A bit late. Been on teenage taxi duties. Love that. I've got that to come in years to come. What's your thought on dry patches? I'm using the ones from Biosans. I'm a skeptic. I don't like under eye patches. I think none of them do anything. Until I tried the Beauty of Joseon ones. I tried the Beauty of Joseon ones. Complete convert. So yes. I also love the numbers in 9+ ones. I've got them here. These are also stunning. I'm going to take these on the aeroplane to use. These are also really, really good. While we're on that, can we talk about aeroplane etiquette? And can we talk about aeroplane skincare, right? Just gonna put it, because I've seen so many videos recently with like people saying what skincare they're doing on their aeroplane, what they're doing, right? Nobody, unless you're in like super first class and you have like the private booth with the door, right? Nobody wants to see you sat there with your full like morning shed nonsense on. It's just not the vibe. Nobody wants to see that. And whilst you're not really doing anyone any harm, it's just the etiquette's not there. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I've seen people with like, 8 layers of lip mask, appeal, and moisturizer, this, and they're spraying, they're spritzing, and it's going everywhere. We need to remember on planes, this is recycled air, right? You spritz, and it going on all the people around you. Not the vibe, not the etiquette. I feel like skincare on a plane, right? And also it's completely unnecessary. You do not need to do any of that. Can I just beg everybody who's going on holiday this summer? Skincare on a plane. This is what you need to do. This is literally all you need to do, right? Before you get on the plane, go into the bathroom, right? Wash your hands thoroughly. Because first and foremost, you've touched so much stuff, right? Getting on that plane, grim. Wash your hands thoroughly, right? Wash your face. Take it off with a micellar water, whatever you're doing. Take off whatever you've got on, right? Then just go in with your favourite serum. It can be anything. I'm taking the Mad About Skin Super Serum. I'm going to use that, right? Put that on. Put a sunscreen on top. That is it. That is the sum total of your plane requirements. That is it. That's it. All you need to do. I don't know why people are putting 18 layers on. I don't know why people are spritzing everyone around them. I don't know. Sunscreen, because there's higher UV in outer space. You can tell I don't know how space travel works. We'll say outer space. No. In the atmosphere, higher UV. So it's really important, particularly if you've got a window seat. I would personally avoid the window seat. I like to be closer to the toilet, so I like to be in the aisle. I don't go for a window seat because the UV on your face the whole time, not good. So just don't do the window seat. Put sunscreen on and put your favourite serum on to treat yourself. That's all you need to do. I'm going to take these eye patches, these non-buzzing eye patches. They're discreet, they're clear. I can pop them under the eye. Fine. That's the maximum. That's the maximum you need to do. And that's just for a treat. Please don't be doing a full morning shed on the plane. Nobody wants to see that. And spritzing, mists are a no. Because it gets into the air, people around you. No. Hopefully I haven't just read you to filth. Hopefully you haven't been planning a full morning shed routine on the plane. If you have, you do you. Just my hot take on it. But I've seen loads of people like my 9-step plane routine. No. Also, the air on planes is really dry. You don't want to be using too many humectants because it's just going to dry your skin out. So under eye patches, I love them. You can keep them in the fridge as well, Bex. That would be a really good idea. Balm Girl says, absolutely have worn madaboutskin. Let's see. Sorry about that. Absolutely have worn the madaboutskin sunscreen for around 6 hours with no sunburn or tan. This is what we love. This is the proof of the pudding. Is does it work? It does. I'll be slapping on that on the plane, and we are good. Ames Rose says, interested about the sunscreen 6-hour formulation. I always wondered. Yeah, you have to be crafty to do it, but lots of brands are doing it now, and I've got a full long wear sunscreen video coming in the next week. Playful and says, your skin looks amazing. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Thank you. D. Harry says, is there a madaboutskin fan group or anything questions where I can ask? There is on YouTube. There is like a, I don't even know what they call it now. What is it called? Community tab. Let's have a look. There is a community tab where people can ask questions. Yeah, there is. There is some stuff on there that you can use. People do. People do use that one. I sometimes read the comments on there. You're always free to ask me any questions you want in the videos. Angela, great to see you, my love. Hope you and Merlin are fabulous. Skelka says, happy to say the madaboutskin sunscreen works great on freshly shaved head. I was worried I'd get sap zits, but no issues. I love that, my love. How did the shave go? If you don't mind sharing, you absolutely don't have to share if you don't want to. It's personal, but I mean to ask, how did it go? How was the experience? And are you finding anything like different post the shave, or like are you having to do anything different? Or if you feel able to, if you could share something around that, that'd be great. If you do not wish to share anything, you do not have to. Absolutely no pressure. Carolyn said, if you ship your sunscreen to the US, is it protected from the heat? So a couple of things. One, it is already stabilized to high heats, so it's already covered. But B, we do actually do temperature controlled shipping and distribution. So if you are worried about that, do not. We have upgraded to temperature controlled shipping and distribution. So yeah, all covered. You'll be absolutely fine. And just caught Rob about Charlotte Tilbury. I've never bought her products. Don't like her so far. I just get the ick vibe. I get the ick vibe. Now Shallow says, yes, Prequels are my favourite brand. I'm going to do a full review of them because I'm very excited to try their products. Amy says, do you recommend layering azelaic acid under or over retinol? Under. Personally, it doesn't matter. But personally, I think under just works better. Angela, sorry to hear you've not been well, my love. Fingers crossed the test results come back okay and all is fabulous. Or hopefully they come back and show something that can be fixed so you're feeling back better again, I guess. But keep us posted. Nigella said, you might want to try the Prequel sulfur wash on your chest. Let me make a note of that. You know they're not going to have that in stock. I don't know what products Space NK are stocking and what they're not, but if they have it, I'm going to get it. But you just know they're not going to have that in stock, which is going to be really annoying because I love sulfur. One of my favourite ingredients. Carolyn said the Prequel quenching serum, really good. Just started using it. So far, not been irritating. We like to hear that. Alien says, I fly quite a lot for work, and on my long-haul flights, just spray and moisturise. All the germs, don't want it on my skin. I agree. Yeah, that's it. Just done. And you can do it off the plane. Wash your hands, do it in the bathroom, get on the plane. It's fine. If you're flying a long haul, you might want to reapply a moisturizer. That's fine. Always good to have like a sanitizing spray. I agree with you, Aileen, 100%. Fritzenberg says, I think you can beg all you want, Rob. People won't forget all manners on people forget all manners on place. I do feel like with airport like I've been teaching my boys like what to do in an airport and in a plane, right? And I think like etiquette goes out of the window. I don't know whether it's because it's quite a stressful environment, but I think the most normal, lovely and kind people step into an airport and turn into that utterly possessed. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why no one behaves on an airplane. I don't know why everyone's jostling, everyone's fighting over the above head luggage bins or things like that. And then you get to the luggage carousel and everyone's like elbowing you out of the way. Nothing's coming around people. It's not even like the luggage is on there and they're elbowing you out of the way and people grabbing at bags and then putting them back on. I'm like, what is wrong with people? Yeah, there is something to be said for airport and plane etiquette just being non-existent. Like, last time I flew, a woman was doing hairspray. She's just taken out her heatless curls and she's spraying like this. I'm like, love, like, people around you. It's an enclosed environment. Why are you doing that? Not good. And then you've got people that just, take shoes and socks off, just wandering up and down the plane barefoot. I'm like, going to the toilet barefoot on a communal plane? Really? Ugh, no. I don't know. There is something about plane etiquette that just seems to have gone out the window. Not good. We'll say though, we are flying to Gibraltar, so the the duration is like 2.5 hours. It's not a bad flight at all. And I've just said to the boys, we're not taking hand luggage. We're not taking a load of like nonsense. They can watch cartoons on my phone. That's fine. I'll get some headphones. We'll just do that for 2.5 hours because I don't want to be jostling with people for the overhead storage and fighting over that and carrying 1,000,001 bags. I was like, no. We're just going to go. We're going to sit through 2.5 hours and we will be fine. I am blessed that the kids are amazingly well behaved. I appreciate I'm coming from a place of privilege that they will sit for 2.5 hours quite happily. Most kids won't. But I just said to avoid the stress, that's what we're doing. Let's see. So Angela says, sorry, Numbuzzing wasn't cruelty-free. They are certified cruelty-free now. Numbuzzing are a cruelty-free brand, which is a big, big tick in the box. Most brands are going in that direction. Charlotte Tilbury is now not cruelty-free. Numbuzzing are now cruelty-free. Garnier went cruelty-free. There are some brands that are doing the right thing. But it is, and they have got their certification. They're doing the International Leaping Bunny, which I believe is coming on their packaging from like the next round of manufacturing. It's a recent thing. Angela says, sorry I missed up so much. I'm just going to Gibraltar to see some family, which I'm very much looking forward to, Angela. And so I'm just sorry that you're not feeling well, my love, and I'm sending you so much love. Let's see. Vanessa said, there are already lots of products in the works at madaboutskin now, but I'd love, Rob, if I could wish for something else, it would be a hand cream. I would love to do a hand cream. I would love to do a nice, rich, quality hand cream. I would love that. So Trace said the prequel sulfur wash is amazing. Well, obviously I'm going to have to get that, aren't I? I really hope they have it. I think, let me just see. I think Space NK are stocking the full range. I think they're stocking the full range. Yeah, it looks like they are. So I think I think they will be stocking the full range, which is kind of exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to trying them. Just don't know if in the airport if they're going to have all of the. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to have all of the products. We'll see. Hopefully they will. Skelka says, perimenopause was calling my hair to fall out. It's so much less stressful taking it off and then feeling out of control. Plus, I don't want to colour it anymore. I'm great, and that's okay. You know what? I think owning it, like you say, taking charge, owning something, is a really empowering thing. And so props to you. And hopefully it's been a reset. new lease on life, and hopefully, and thank you for sharing, because I know that it's a sensitive topic, so thank you so much for sharing. I'm a huge toner fan. Would be interested to see what Rob would come up with the Mad About Skin. I would love to do a toner. I've got a long list. I've got like the mood board, the vision board in the office. I've got a long list of things I'd like to do. Toner is down on that list because I've got other things that are coming first, but I will be trying some stuff for sure. Rob should try and stand up. I could listen to his rants all day. Just I should do a podcast, just ranting into a microphone. Angela says, "Have a lovely holiday, Rob. Safe journey to all." Thank you so much, Angela, and I just hope you feel better, my love. Love you. Vanessa said, "Barefoot on a plane." I remember Josh Johnson doing some stand up about it. No. People that go into communal toilets barefoot. No, absolutely not. Like your own toilet, you're fine. Do what you want to do. Communal toilet, 13-hour international flight, people like back and forth, constant queue for that loo, and you're going in there barefoot. All power to you, but absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mad About Skin toner, Angela, for you. I'll need to create it. Constantine says, "Well, I'll be checking out the bare feet and the sheet mask on the plane soon." Yeah, Constantine, give us a good report. How many people are doing the full morning shed? How many people are barefoot? We need a rundown. And I think Greece, is it about a 4-hour flight back to London? Hopefully it'll be a good flight, my love. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Borneo said, "Sadly I have to go. Thank you, Rob, for this great live. Have an amazing summer." Same to you. Hopefully have a wonderful summer, and sending you all the love. And he said, "Yes, agree to people get so rude on a plane. Also with the luggage storage. People literally fighting you for overhead luggage storage. I'm like, I'm not that bothered. Like, take it. I really don't care. But everyone has to have their luggage above their head, even though there's no room. Baffling. They should be studied. People should be studied. I'm an essence collector. I love an essence. I do love a toner. I don't collect because I only use one at a time, but I do love it. I do love a toner. And it says, "I always use moisturizers. I don't like it. I don't like my hand cream." This is true. There are a lot of bad hand creams out there for sure. Lots of bad hand creams. Now, we have got 13 minutes left of today's live stream. So if you haven't already, make sure to drop me, and I've got to the end of the comments. This is unheard of for me. I've never been this disciplined as to actually be this good with the comments. And we've had more comments than usual. Have I just been quicker today? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to take a sip of this water. So if you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress. I would appreciate it so much. Then when you get back to the chat, you won't miss out on anything. If this is your last call, we have the giveaway to give away. We have Medicate, we have Loofah, we have my new favourite PDRN serum. If you want to take part in that giveaway, all you need to do is place an order in the next 12 minutes. Anyone that is in will receive something. There's 3 winners. I'm going to pick them at random, and you will win one of the 3 products. So just place your order within the next 12 minutes. If you want to use the code SUMMER, all capital letters, that will get you 30% off all products that aren't already discounted. So all your serums, cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, and cleansing cloths, rescue balm will all be 30% off if you use the code SUMMER, all capital letters. Just your final warning on that. We've got loads of people entered already, but anybody that did want to enter, now is your chance. Final order, stop ring the bell, last chance. And we've got 10 minutes. I'm going to get through the final questions that we have here, and then we'll do the giveaway draw, which I'm very excited about. Love a good giveaway. Gotta love a good giveaway. Right. Let's see where we are. Can't wait for the Mad About Skin Copper October growth factors. October, Angela. Pop a date in your diary. October is when it's coming out. Bare feet in public places make me sick. I went shopping with a co-worker to a grocery store and he was Daffy Ducking it. No. I do love the term Daffy Duck in it though. We love that. Ames Rose says, "Hope the heat and smoke go away so everyone can enjoy their holidays." Yeah. Is anyone going anywhere nice? Tell me your summer holiday plans. We've got 9 minutes left of this live stream. Give us a little rundown. What is everyone doing for summer? What plans do people have? Do we have anything? Do we have anything in plan? Let's see. Yeah, where are people going? What are people doing? And yeah, what's everyone's holiday consist of? Nothing says classy like looking for the biggest like drinks thing that you find. This is the bottom half of a cocktail shaker. I'm basically drinking out of a vase, but I thought for 2 hours I do need a big gulp cup, so that's why. But yeah, it is not classy to drink out of the bottom half of your cocktail shaker. But you know what? We do what we need to do in these heatwave times. We do what we need to do. All right, let's have a look and see where we are. Amy says, yeah, also waiting for the growth factor serum. I've not liked any of them so far. Well, hopefully the madaboutskin one might offer different for you, my love. Ames Rose says, giveaway drum roll, order place. Thank you, Marie. You are in with a chance to win. Carolyn says, meeting with Angela, madaboutskin copper extra growth factors. Plan and buy like 6 bottles on launch. Thank you so much. Chris says, I placed an order but didn't put the summer code in because I got the free dark spot serum. So the two can't combine. The system won't let the two combine. So you got the free dark spot serum, so that would get you 33% off equivalent. If you would prefer to have, if you drop the customer service team a email on the contact us section of the website, if you would prefer to have the 30% off and just 2 of the dark spots, we could do that for you. Let me know, let the customer service team know, and they will quite happily take the 30% off, remove the free dark spot serum and take the 30% off. It's completely up to you, whichever one you want. We could do it for you. Just let the customer service team know. Rob, please have a lot of stock with the new serum. We'll all be buying 3. We have ordered way more than we normally do, so fingers crossed it'll be able to stay in stock. Frisbee says, going to a summer house near the German border, then I'll go to Riga. I love Riga. Oh, have the most amazing time, my love. Ames Rose says, I'm on a short staycation starting today. We love that. Staycations are all the rage. We love to hear it. Vanessa said, I'll be working through summer, but September holiday in Puglia. I butchered that, haven't I? With my sister coming up, she'll turn 40. Oh, a birthday holiday. We love that. That sounds absolutely fabulous. Angela says, no plans for summer as yet. But we'll want to do an ancestry DNA test, lol. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let's see the results. That sounds exciting. Skelka said, just finished my master, so my holiday plan is to do nothing. You know what? There is nothing wrong with doing nothing. Sit back, my love. Relax. Do nothing. You have earned it. And I'm so glad you finished your masters. That is fantastic news. Suzanne says, Slovenia seaside at the beginning of August for us, as long as we stay away from the emergency room. Yes, I must admit, Suzanne, you and Jan do not have a lot of success medically on holidays. Take a first aid kit. Stay out of trouble. That would be my advice. Nicello says, going for a 3-week climbing trip. 16 peaks planned. Going to be amazing. Sounds tiring. Take lots of snacks. But have a wonderful time. I bet the scenery is gorgeous. So Chris says, no, I want the freebie. I love a freebie, I must admit. And he says, I'm going nowhere. 2 kids going to college. Too many bills. Can relate. I didn't think kids should be that expensive. I was wrong. Like here in the UK, I don't know how it works internationally. Like here in the UK, they give you this thing called like child benefit, where you get a small amount per child, which is designed to like help pay for like the essentials, and everybody gets it no matter what your income is. You get this child benefit. I was like, oh great, and I think it is. I've got 2 kids, and I think it comes in at £180 a month. I think it's like £180 a month. Not to be sniffed at. Very grateful. I actually just put it in a savings account for them, so they've got something for when they need it. But yeah, I was thinking the other day, for the essentials, you can't buy the essentials for £180. Like you literally, I don't know who's managing to buy all the essentials for £180. That's ridiculous. Very grateful for it, and it's very much appreciated. But no, children are so expensive, and they keep growing. And we've just gone up our whole new clothes size, so everybody needs new clothing. I'm like, oh god. Yeah, at some point they stop growing, and I think that's when things become fractionally cheaper. So Constantine said that's the end of my holes, but you know what? You'll be back in the UK and we're going to have a heat wave here, so you can sit out in the garden and enjoy the British summer. Tom says no summer vacation plans here. Flights and hotels are so expensive. They are really expensive. Camping on the lake, that sounds nice. We love that. Suzanne said, yeah, Rob, we're sure to be extra careful just for you. Yes, Suzanne. Make sure extra careful. Chris says not going anywhere till next March and it's off to Japan for 2 weeks. Oh, but that is something nice to look forward to. Love the sound of that. Congrats to the giveaways. Thank you. I'm going to call them out now. Carolyn says hot air balloon festival in New Mexico. That sounds fun. Are you going up in a hot air balloon? I like the sound of that. Right, any last orders to come in. Thank you to Nicole. Thank you to Paige. Thank you for both of your orders. They are in the giveaway. Are we all ready? To draw the giveaways? Are we all ready to draw the giveaways? Let me know. Right, what I'm going to do, how this is going to work is I'm going to put in the random number generator. I'm going to call out the first name. The first name will then have a minute. If they're still watching the live stream, they will then have a minute to choose which of the 3 products they want. If they don't choose, let us know in the comments within that minute. Then I will pick for them. And we'll move on to the next person. So everyone will get something, but it'll give you a chance to pick if you want. So let's put in our first number into it. I'm just copying all of the numbers of the orders. Let me just cut and paste that in. Right, are we... Oh, I've done something wrong. Right there. Oh, right. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I hit that a bit hard. The first winner we have is order number 22713. 22713. That is Constantina. I don't know if you're on the plane yet. Right, Constantina, you are in with a chance. You have won. So you are the first winner, Constantina. So a minute starts now. Would you like the loofah chalk hand and body cream? Would you like the Medicate cleanser and moisturizer duo? Or would you like my favourite PDRN serum, which is the Frankly PDRN Bounce Ball Serum? If you could let us know, Constantina, I will let you have first dibs. This is what the PDRN, it's got like a ball of PDRN in it. You shake it to activate it. So cool. Love it. The Medicate has their brand new Total Moisture Cleansing Gel. This is really nice. And their Summer Moisturizer, which is also fabulous. So, Constantina, I don't know if you're on a plane yet or not. If you're not on a plane, choose. If not, I will choose for you. And we'll just give you a chance. And I'm going to draw the next one out. So, next one out. Let us see. The next winner on here is order number 22715. 22715. That is Linda. Linda, you are also in a 22715. So Constantina says, wow, I'll have the Medicate. Constantina, the Medicate is yours. Thank you so much. So Linda, would you like the loofah chalk body moisturizer or the Frankly PDRN Bounce Serum? Linda, if you could let me know in the comments, I will allocate it to you in a minute. So we've got a minute to do that, and I'll draw the next one, and then the next one will be whatever's not allocated. Linda, if you're not on the live stream, that's okay. I'll just choose something for you. All right, let's have a look and see. Oh, PDRN, please. Linda, fine. PDRN it is. Tom, would you mind just noting that the order 22715 PDRN? I think I can remember. I'm going to pack them tonight, so I think I can remember, but just in case. Right, which means the last but not no means least will be winning the loofah chalk hand and body water cream. Let us choose the next number. The next order goes to winner is going to Lynn 22706. That's Lynn who is 22706. Congratulations, Lynn. Order number 22706. Tom, if you could note that if you get the chance, that is the loofah water cream. So congratulations, Lynn. You guys are the winners. Everyone saved money with their summer discount. You can still use that until the end of tomorrow, end of Sunday. You can still use that, no problem at all. And to everyone else, thank you so much for your orders. You guys are all amazing, and I just love you all so much. Right, do we want one last wave of the sausage dog? Shall I give you one last wave? I was going to say, do you want one last wave of the sausage before I go? Sausage dog. I think I need to be a bit more careful about that. Right, Lonnie, come on then. Oh, are you wagging your tail? Are you wagging your tail? Say goodbye to everyone. Say have a wonderful holiday. Yeah, so we will be back in 4 weeks' time. We're missing one live stream because I'm away. We will be back in 4 weeks' time to celebrate everything that's gone on during summer and to just have a wonderful time. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful summer. Stay safe. Enjoy yourselves wherever you are going. And if you're not going anywhere, just enjoy some rest and relaxation. And just thank you so much for being with me for another... Oh, sorry, am I keeping you up? Just thank you so much for being with me for another wonderful live stream. You guys are amazing, you mean the world to me, and yeah, just thank you so much. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful summer. Say bye, Lorne. Are you just going to stare at me? Are you just going to stare? Well, look, everyone says, look, Tootsies, hello. Look, everyone's sending you lots and lots of love. Everyone's been very kind and sending you lots of love. And you just want to go throw your ball. You're just going to grumble. Right. Love you all so much, guys. Stay safe. Hopefully you all have a wonderful summer from me and Lorne. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Love you all, guys. Take care. Bye.